Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Méganne, bringing to you fur by the minute, the fluff, the raw, and sometimes the rough. In this week's fur, a galloping group pays tribute to legend Betty White. A gentle furry giant has humans doing double takes, and a camera catches a dog ransack his home while alone. First up, if you didn't already love the late Betty White, here's another reason to not be a jackass. Virtual correspondent Bob will discuss how some adorable equines and their caregivers are celebrating her in Texas. Bob, with the lead story.
Thanks, Méganne. A rescue in Texas honored the actress, an animal-loving icon, for her years of support. This place, Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue, had kicked around name ideas for its baby born on Christmas. But after the passing of Betty, they announced the adorable Janet, which is a baby donkey or burro, would be called Betty White Ludden. Ludden being her married name to Alan Ludden. Remember, Alan Ludden was the love of her life, the host of the infamous game show Password in the 50s and 60s. But they're going to call her Betty. The comedian had advocated for Hoop residents there since 2006. Peaceful Valley is also naming their new nursery in her honor. The ranch is home to more than 3,000 burros. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love her? Naturally, something that we were kind of expecting, but nobody wanted to hear it when the time had come. It's like nobody ever thought she would pass, I think, or we had hope. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. It was a family favorite. I was about 11, 12 years old in that time era, and Betty White was Sue Ann Nivens, the happy homemaker. As I work as a bartender in Beverly Hills, you know, I'm a comedian and actor, which means I'm a bartender. But I think she'd be a Scotch Rocks lady. I really do. Scotch Rocks or a gin martini. I think because she's just like would cut right to the chase. I wish I could have the opportunity to just take her hand and briefly say sincerely, Miss Betty White, my name is Bob Dean, and I just want to thank you for the laughs and the entertainment. That's definitely what I would have loved to have been able to say to her.
Thank you, Bob. I rather love the way you reminisce about Betty White, because not all of us can actually eloquently speak on Betty White's illustrious career. So thank you, Bob. Next up, a big fur baby is experiencing a case of mistaken identity in Eastern Russia. At first glance, Maine Coon Kefir has repeatedly been mistaken for a dog. No kidding. It's huge. His mother, Yulia Minina, says her tailed son has surprised many people with his toddler-like size. Are you kidding me? Surprised or scared half to death? According to multiple sources, Kefir, who weighs around 28 pounds, may be the largest kitten in the world. I don't doubt that at all. It's a fluffy little one, though, a fluffy big one. He has become quite an internet sensation at nearly 2 years old. Yulia describes him as a sweet and charming cat. The majestic white-furred Kefir is named after the cultured milk drink. The Maine Coon breed originated in the US state of Maine and is considered one of the oldest pet breeds in North America. How much do you want to bet that this breed is no longer walking the streets of Maine? How much do you want to bet? There's no way. I've been to Maine. I've not seen that. Next up, a mother watches her pooch destroy their home for days on a pet cam in China. The parent, identified as Lu by Hulang News, said she had to undergo a 14-day quarantine without her first son. She told the media outlet that she wasn't allowed to bring him with her, so she left him at home alone. Lu put food out for her dog and set up a camera to watch him. That poor thing. The first day he waited for her by the door, and on the second day, the anxious pet started ripping the couch apart. Now, are we surprised? I would have done the same. And then he tore up the clothes and other furniture. The dog is reportedly in good health now, thank goodness. The video of her interview and the dog in action have received around 12 million views. Over 300 million users have reacted to the stress fur baby on the Chinese social media platform Weibo. Many support that pets be allowed to accompany their humans during quarantine. Others have asked if volunteers or the government could help care for the pets. I mean, look at this. He's just going at it. He's probably on a schedule, probably on a very good schedule, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. Next up, Canine Correspondent Jane Wang Smith reacts to the dog rummaging through the house. Jade has admitted while left alone for more than 2 hours, she's been up to some antics. In retaliation, her mischief includes chewing up shoe heels and fetching bread and cheese from the counter. Jade, what are your thoughts about this poor pooch left for days? Oh, look, oh, okay, sorry, you're sad. Yes, you're feeling, oh, look, are you sniveling? Oh, yes, no, he's all right, he's all right. But you're saying that it's not his fault. He was simply retaliating, just sort of like you usually do. But you think he had a better reason, isn't that right? Right, Jade. Ah, yes, I will see if I can find out if he's been getting therapy or not. Oh, look at you. You're so sweet looking, Jade. Why are you so mischievous? You've got a lovely home. Nobody's left you during quarantine. Thank you, Jade. And that's a wrap for us this morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Méganne Aplomb. Be sure to sniff out the latest headlines you need to know from the Pandemic Network, brought to you by the Muttly crew. And if you have feedback or story suggestions, please leave a comment. And be sure to subscribe to the Muttly crew channel on YouTube for fur and other possum entertainment. At first glance, cracking of the voice. At first glance, oh wow, you are a pug, like you're a real pug. Are you kidding me? Has he surprised them or scared them half to death? Because the last thing you want is that big of a cat. Let's be positive. I said kefir and then kefir.
Yeah, to be safe.
I'm not sure. I said something. I'm not sure why I did it. I can't tell you as to what my motivation was. Lock up your young, lock up your children. Kefir is here. You must fear Kefir.